Hi, I'm Louisa Sijabat, a liquidator and bankruptcy trustee. Today's lockdown edition question is, can a director or shareholder of a company in liquidation start a new business, that is a new company, and be a director or shareholder of that? So the answer to this question is legally, yes. Now, there are some few practical considerations to take into account. Firstly, is this business going to be operating in the same industry or a different industry to the company that went into liquidation? If it is going to be in the same industry, whilst there are no legal restrictions, there are some practical considerations. For example, if it's going to be operating a very similar business, are the suppliers who might be unpaid from the last liquidation willing to trade with this company if it's got the same person behind it? Another consideration is if it is going to be in the same industry, you can't just take the assets out of the old company or take the intellectual property or business out of the old company, dump all the debt and put the assets in a new shell, a new corporate structure that is. However, it is legal to buy the assets out of the old company, whether it's from the old company or from the liquidator of the old company, at a market value. It has to be fair. You can't rip off the creditors in the old company just because you want to do a new company in the same industry. Now, something else to consider is that if somebody has been a director of a company that's gone into liquidation, and this has happened multiple times, in some cases, ASIC can consider banning that person from being a director. This happens if there are two or more liquidations, usually distinct liquidations, so not companies within the same group that go under together, but different liquidations, often at different points in time or different businesses. So 2 or more liquidations within 7 years. So this is a discretionary decision by ASIC that they do sometimes exercise, but it's not an automatic. So if there have been 2 or more liquidations within 7 years, it's not an automatic ban on that person, but it is something ASIC can consider if they think they aren't doing a very good job and shouldn't be a company director for a certain number of years into the future.